Good morning, Mr. Rodriguez. Do you have a moment? I need to discuss something urgent with you.
Of course, Sarah. Come in and have a seat. You look concerned. What's going on?
I received a call from my daughter's school this morning. She's not feeling well, and I need to pick her up.
I understand. That's important. What time do you need to leave?
Ideally around 2 o'clock. I know we have the presentation tomorrow, but I've already finished my part.
The presentation is critical for the client meeting. Are you absolutely certain everything is ready?
Yes, I double-checked everything last night. All the slides are complete, and the data is verified.
What about the market analysis section? I thought you were still working on those projections.
I finished those yesterday evening. I can email you the final version right now if you'd like to review it.
That would be helpful. Also, will you be available by phone in case we need clarification on anything?
Absolutely. I'll keep my phone on and I can answer any questions. I'll also be checking my emails regularly.
All right, that sounds reasonable. Family comes first. Just make sure Jennifer knows she might need to cover for you.
I already spoke with her this morning. She's aware of the situation and has all the necessary files.
Perfect. Then you can leave at 2. Send me that final version now, and we'll touch base tomorrow morning.
Thank you so much for understanding, Mr. Rodriguez. I really appreciate your flexibility.
No problem, Sarah. Take care of your daughter. But remember, we're counting on you for tomorrow's presentation.
I'll be there bright and early. The presentation will go smoothly, I promise.
I trust you. Now go ahead and send me those documents. Good luck with your daughter.
Miss Thompson, could I speak with you privately? It's about this afternoon.
Sure, David. Close the door. What's this about? We have the code review scheduled for 3 o'clock.
That's exactly what I wanted to discuss. I have a personal appointment that I scheduled weeks ago.
A personal appointment? David, you know this code review has been planned for 2 weeks as well.
I know, and I apologize. It's a medical appointment that was really difficult to schedule. I've been waiting months.
Is everything okay? Is it serious?
Nothing serious, just a specialist consultation. But they only have availability once every few months.
I see. The problem is that you're the lead developer on this module. How can we review it without you?
I've prepared detailed documentation of all my code. Marcus knows the system almost as well as I do.
Marcus is good, but he hasn't been working on this specific module. What if questions come up that he can't answer?
I thought about that. I can stay until 1 o'clock and do a thorough walkthrough with him before I leave.
1 hour might not be enough. This is a complex system with multiple integration points.
We could also postpone the code review until tomorrow morning. I'll be in first thing and we can dedicate the whole morning.
Tomorrow morning, we have the client demo. You know how important that is for securing the next phase.
What if we do the review tomorrow afternoon instead? That gives us time for both the demo and the review.
Let me check the team calendar. Actually, that might work better because the testing team will have finished their reports by then.
Exactly. They'll have more comprehensive feedback, which will make the review more productive anyway.
All right, David. You can leave at 1 today, but I expect you here at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning ready for that demo.
I'll be here at 7:30. Thank you for being flexible, Miss Thompson. This appointment really means a lot.
Just don't make this a habit, and make sure Marcus has everything he needs today.
Absolutely. I'll spend my morning making sure he's completely prepared. You won't regret this.
I better not. Now go talk to Marcus and get him up to speed. Excuse me, Mr. Patterson. I'm really sorry to bother you, but I need to ask you something important.
What is it? I'm in the middle of reviewing these quarterly reports. Make it quick.
My car broke down this morning, and it's at the mechanic. They just called and said I need to pick it up by 4.
Why didn't you arrange for them to keep it until after work? Most mechanics stay open until 6.
This particular shop closes at 4:30, and they're the only ones who could diagnose the problem today.
Can't someone else pick it up for you? A family member or friend?
I live alone here, and my family is in another state. I don't really know anyone well enough to ask yet.
How long have you been working here? 2 months?
Almost 3 months now. I know I'm still new, and I hate to ask for special treatment.
You're right, you are new, and first impressions matter. What time would you need to leave?
By 3:30 at the latest. The shop is about 20 minutes away, and I need to account for traffic.
That's right in the middle of our busiest afternoon hours. Who's going to cover the reception desk?
I spoke with Monica, and she said she could handle both reception and her regular duties for that half hour.
Monica already has a full workload. I don't want to overburden her because of your car trouble.
I understand. I could come in early tomorrow to make up the time. Would an extra hour in the morning help?
Coming in early tomorrow doesn't solve the coverage problem today. What about your current assignments?
Everything urgent is complete. I made sure all the filing was done and the client calls are scheduled.
What about the supply order? Wasn't that supposed to go out today?
I finished that this morning. It's already submitted and confirmed. I made sure to prioritize it.
You seem to have thought this through. Fine, you can leave at 3:30, but this can't become a pattern.
Thank you so much, Mr. Patterson. I promise this won't happen again. I really appreciate your understanding.
Just make sure you're reliable going forward. We hired you because we thought you were dependable.
I am dependable. This was just an unexpected situation. I won't let you down.
See that you don't. Now, get back to work and make sure Monica knows exactly what to do.
Principal Carter, do you have a few minutes? I need to discuss my schedule for this afternoon.
Come in, James. I actually wanted to talk to you about the parent-teacher conferences next week anyway.
Yes, I'm prepared for those, but today I have a situation that requires me to leave before the final period.
Before the final period? That's your advanced literature class. Those students have their exam coming up.
I know, and I feel terrible about this. My wife has a job interview across town, and I need to pick up our son from daycare.
Can't your wife reschedule her interview? Teaching positions are hard to fill, and those students need consistent instruction.
She's been unemployed for 4 months. This is her first interview for a position in her field. It's really important.
I understand that's difficult, but you have professional responsibilities here. These students are counting on you.
I've prepared a complete lesson plan for the substitute teacher. It includes discussion questions and a writing assignment.
Substitute teachers don't have your expertise with advanced literature. They can't facilitate the kind of deep discussion you do.
That's why I designed the lesson to be more independent work. Students will analyze passages and write critical responses.
What about questions? What if they need clarification on the assignment or the reading material?
I'll be available by email, and I can answer questions this evening. I'll also come in early tomorrow to address anything they struggled with.
This is the week before midterms, James. Every class session matters right now. The students are anxious about the exam.
I recognize that, but this interview could change our family's financial situation. We've been struggling with just one income.
I sympathize with your situation. I really do. But we have 80 students in that class who need their teacher present.
What if I stay for an extra hour tomorrow and offer review sessions? I could work with small groups who need additional help.
That would actually be valuable. Some students have been asking for extra help, but there hasn't been time.
Exactly, so this could turn into a positive situation. They get the independent practice today and focused attention tomorrow.
All right, James, you can leave after 6th period, but those review sessions tomorrow are non-negotiable.
Absolutely. Thank you, Principal Carter. This means everything to my family. I won't disappoint you or the students.
I hope your wife's interview goes well. Just remember, consistency is what makes a great teacher.
I understand. I'll make sure my students don't suffer because of this absence. You have my word.
Dr. Mitchell, I need to speak with you about my shift today. I know this is terrible timing.
What's wrong, Rebecca? You look exhausted. Is everything all right?
My father fell at home this morning. He's at the emergency room, and I'm the only family member available.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is he seriously injured? Do they know what happened?
They're running tests now. He's 83 and has balance issues, so any fall is concerning at his age.
Of course, you need to be with him. But Rebecca, this is the third time this month you've needed to leave early.
I know, and I'm so sorry. Between my father's health and my daughter's school issues, it's been overwhelming.
I understand family emergencies happen, but we're short-staffed as it is. The other nurses are covering for you constantly.
I know they are, and I feel horrible about it. They've been incredibly supportive, but I can tell they're getting frustrated.
It's not just frustration, it's about patient care. When one nurse leaves early, everyone else's workload increases significantly.
What if I arrange for home care for my father? That might reduce these emergency situations.
That's a good idea, but it doesn't solve today's problem. When do you need to leave?
The hospital just called again. They want family present because they're considering admitting him for observation.
So you need to leave immediately?
Within the hour, ideally. I've already started handing off my patients to Jennifer and Mark.
Jennifer and Mark are already handling full patient loads. Adding yours on top means someone might not get adequate attention.
I could call in tomorrow on my day off. That would help balance out the coverage and ease everyone's burden.
Tomorrow is Saturday. That's our lightest day. We need you here during the week when we're busiest.
What if I work a double shift on Monday? That would give the team some relief and help make up for today.
A double shift means 16 hours. Are you sure you can handle that, given everything you're dealing with?
I'll make it work. I owe it to the team and to you for being so understanding these past few weeks.
Rebecca, I appreciate your dedication, but I'm worried about you. You can't pour from an empty cup.
I know I need to find better balance. Once my father's situation stabilizes, I'm going to arrange proper support systems.
Good, because as much as I value you as a nurse, this pattern can't continue indefinitely. It's not sustainable.
I completely understand. After Monday's double shift, things will be different. I promise.
All right, go be with your father, but we need to have a longer conversation next week about long-term solutions.
Thank you, Dr. Mitchell. I'll text you updates about my father and confirm Monday's schedule tonight.
Please do. And Rebecca, take care of yourself, too. Your patients need you healthy and focused.
Karen, do you have a minute? I wanted to run something by you about this afternoon's schedule.
I am heading into a conference call in 5 minutes. What is it, Tom? Make it fast.
I've been invited to a networking event this afternoon that could be really valuable for our business development.
A networking event? We have a team meeting at 3 to discuss the quarterly numbers. You know that's mandatory.
I understand, but this event includes executives from companies we've been trying to reach for months.
Which companies specifically, and how did you get invited to this event?
Anderson Technologies and Morrison Industries are both sending their procurement directors. I met one of them at last month's trade show.
Those are significant accounts, but the quarterly meeting is when we review everyone's performance and set next quarter's targets.
I know it's important. Could I get the meeting notes from someone and review my numbers with you individually tomorrow?
The meeting isn't just about your numbers. It's about team strategy and understanding how everyone's performance interconnects.
You're right, but this networking event only happens twice a year, and getting FaceTime with these decision makers is rare.
Networking is important, Tom, but so is being a team player. Your colleagues will notice if you skip team meetings for personal opportunities.
What if I present my quarterly results first before I leave? I could do a quick summary of my numbers and projections.
The meeting agenda has you scheduled to present third, after Rachel and Marcus. We can't just reorganize everything for you.
Could I present first instead? I'll come prepared with all my materials, and we can adjust the order just this once.
That would mean asking Rachel and Marcus to accommodate your schedule. How do you think they'll feel about that?
I could offer to help them with their presentations or cover for them if they need it in the future.
It's not about trading favors, Tom. It's about commitment to the team. What time does this networking event start?
It starts at 4:30 and runs until 7. If I present first, I could still be there for at least an hour of the meeting.
An hour isn't enough for what we need to cover, but I recognize the potential value of those contacts.
Anderson Technologies alone represents a potential contract worth $200,000 annually. That would be huge for my quarterly targets.
All right, here's what we'll do. You can present first and leave at 3:45, but you'll need to write a detailed summary of everything discussed after you leave.
Absolutely. I'll also send you my conversation notes from the networking event in case any opportunities emerge.
Fine. But Tom, don't make me regret this. If you skip this event and those contacts don't turn into real business, we'll have a problem.
I understand. I'll follow up with both companies within 48 hours. You'll see results from this.
I'm counting on it. Now go prepare your presentation and make it concise. We're moving up your slot. Alex, I need to talk to you about today's timeline. There's a complication with my schedule.
A complication? Lisa, we're launching the campaign tomorrow morning. Everything needs to be finalized today.
I know, and all the major design elements are complete. I just need to leave by 4 for a personal commitment.
4 o'clock? We usually work until 6 or 7 during campaign launches. What's so important that it can't wait?
It's a consultation with a specialist that I've been waiting 6 months to get. It's not something I can reschedule easily.
A specialist? Is this a medical issue? Are you okay?
It's personal, but yes, it's medical. The appointment is at 4:30, and they have a strict cancellation policy.
I understand medical appointments are important, but this campaign represents 6 months of work. The client is expecting perfection.
The main designs are done. All that's left are minor adjustments based on the client's feedback from this morning.
Minor adjustments can take hours when clients are involved. You know how they change their minds constantly.
I've built in flexibility to the designs specifically for that reason. Most changes can be made in 30 minutes or less.
What if they want something major changed? What if they hate the color scheme or want a completely different layout?
We've had 3 rounds of revisions already. They approved the overall concept and direction. We're past major changes.
In theory, yes, but I've seen clients completely reverse their opinions at the last minute. It happens more often than you think.
Then what if I work from home tonight after my appointment? I can make any necessary changes remotely.
Working from home means you're not here for the team discussion. We need everyone's input on final decisions.
I could join the discussion by video call. I'll have my laptop with me and can share my screen if needed.
Video calls aren't the same as being in the room. There's a creative energy that gets lost through a screen.
I understand, but I've been reliable throughout this entire project. I've worked late every night this week preparing for launch.
You have been reliable, which is why this request is so frustrating. I need my best designer here for the final push.
What if I commit to staying until midnight if necessary, working remotely after my appointment? Would that work?
Until midnight? Lisa, that's a long day. Are you sure you can maintain quality that late after a medical appointment?
I'll make it work. This appointment is too important to miss, but so is this campaign. I can do both.
All right, but I want you checking in every hour after your appointment. If anything major comes up, I need you responsive immediately.
You have my word. I'll have my phone and laptop ready. You won't even notice I'm not in the office.
I better not. This campaign makes or breaks our relationship with this client. There's no room for errors.
There won't be any errors. Thank you for trusting me, Alex. I won't let you or the team down.
Mrs. Romano, I need to speak with you urgently. It's about tonight's dinner service.
Tonight? Michael, we have 2 large parties booked and a full restaurant. What's the problem?
My sister just called from the hospital. My mother had a heart attack and they're preparing for emergency surgery.
Oh my God, Michael. I'm so sorry. Is she going to be okay?
They don't know yet. She's stable now, but they need to operate within the next few hours. I need to be there.
Of course you need to be there. Family is everything. But Michael, you're my head chef. I don't have another chef who can run the kitchen.
I know, and I've been thinking about solutions. Marco knows all the recipes, and he's been training as my backup.
Marco is talented, but he's never run the entire kitchen alone during a busy Friday night. That's asking a lot.
He's ready for this. I've been preparing him for months, and tonight's menu is one we've executed dozens of times.
What about the special dishes? The osso buco for the anniversary party and the custom seafood platter for the corporate group.
I've already walked Marco through both preparations this morning. He watched me prep the ossobuco earlier and knows the timing perfectly.
Timing is everything in a kitchen, especially when we're this busy. One mistake and the whole service falls apart.
I'll leave my phone on. If Marco has any questions, he can call or text me immediately. I can talk him through anything.
You'll be at the hospital with your mother. You shouldn't have to manage the restaurant during such a stressful time.
My mother would understand. She knows how important this restaurant is to me and how much I respect you.
What about the other cooks? Will they listen to Marco's directions? You command respect in that kitchen.
I've already talked to the team. Everyone knows the situation and they're committed to supporting Marco tonight.
The waitstaff will be nervous too. They're used to your consistency. What if customers complain about the food?
That's why I'm suggesting we comp desserts for everyone tonight. It shows we care about quality and builds goodwill.
Comping desserts for a full restaurant, that's expensive, Michael.
It's an investment in our reputation. Better to exceed expectations and take a small financial hit than risk negative reviews.
You've thought this through. All right, go be with your mother. Tell Marco he has my full support and we'll comp desserts.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Romano. I'll check in periodically and make sure everything runs smoothly.
Don't worry about the restaurant tonight. Focus on your family. And Michael, please keep me updated about your mother.
I will. She's strong, she'll get through this, and the restaurant will be fine too. You'll see.
I believe you. Now go. Your family needs you more than we do right now. Richard, I need to discuss something time-sensitive with you. Do you have a moment?
I have exactly 5 minutes before my deposition. What is it, Catherine?
My husband was in a car accident this morning. He's at the hospital, and I need to leave to be with him.
Is he seriously injured? Do you know what happened?
Someone ran a red light and hit his driver's side. He's conscious, but they're keeping him for observation and tests.
That's terrible. But Catherine, you're scheduled to depose the expert witness in the Morrison case this afternoon at 2.
I know. That's why I'm coming to you. This deposition has been scheduled for 3 months, and it's critical to our case.
It's more than critical. The trial starts in 2 weeks, and this expert testimony is the foundation of our entire strategy.
Jennifer has been shadowing me on this case. She knows the file almost as well as I do, and she's deposed witnesses before.
Jennifer is a competent attorney, but she hasn't spent months preparing for this specific deposition. You have.
I've prepared a detailed outline of questions, including follow-ups for every possible answer. She can execute my strategy.
An outline isn't the same as having the instinct to know when to push harder or when to pull back. That comes with experience.
You're right, but Jennifer has been practicing with me. We've role-played different scenarios. She's ready for this.
What if the witness says something unexpected? What if he contradicts his earlier statements? Jennifer might not catch subtleties you would.
That's why I'll be available by phone the entire time. Jennifer can take a break and call me if anything unusual happens.
Being available by phone isn't the same as being in the room. Body language, timing, the energy in the room, all of that matters.
I understand, but my husband is alone at the hospital. He's frightened and in pain. I can't abandon him right now.
I'm not suggesting you abandon him, but this case represents a $5 million verdict. The client is counting on us.
What if we postpone the deposition by 1 day? I could do it tomorrow after I know my husband is stable.
The expert is flying back to California tonight. He made it clear this was his only available date before trial.
Then Jennifer is our best option. She's intelligent, prepared, and she has my complete confidence. Trust my judgment on this.
Your judgment has always been excellent, which is why you made partner. But this situation puts everyone in a difficult position.
I know it does, but think about what we're teaching younger attorneys, that work always comes first, no matter what.
That's not fair, Catherine. I've never suggested work should come before family and emergencies.
Then let me go to my husband and let Jennifer prove herself. If anything goes wrong, I'll take full responsibility.
If something goes wrong, it affects the entire firm's reputation, not just yours. But I understand your position.
So you'll approve Jennifer conducting the deposition?
Yes, but I want you reviewing her notes tonight and preparing a full analysis by tomorrow morning, regardless of your husband's condition.
That's fair. Thank you, Richard. I'll make sure Jennifer is completely prepared before I leave.
Give your husband my best wishes. And Catherine, I hope he recovers quickly. Keep me informed.
Dean Harrison, thank you for seeing me on such short notice. I have a difficult request to make.
Come in, Professor Matthews. You sounded stressed on the phone. What's troubling you?
I need to cancel my afternoon lecture and office hours today. My teenage daughter is having a crisis and needs me immediately.
A crisis? Is she in danger? Should we be calling someone?
Not physical danger, but she's extremely distressed. Her counselor called and recommended I come get her from school right away.
I see. That does sound serious. But James, your afternoon class is advanced constitutional law. Those are third-year students preparing for the bar exam.
I know these students are under tremendous pressure. That's actually part of why I feel so torn about this decision.
The bar exam is in 8 weeks. Every lecture matters. These students paid significant tuition for expert instruction.
You're absolutely right. I've prepared detailed lecture notes and case studies. Another professor could deliver the material.
Who did you have in mind? Most of our constitutional law professors are teaching their own classes this afternoon.
Professor Chen has office hours scheduled. She's taught constitutional law for 15 years and knows this material intimately.
Sandra Chen is an excellent professor, but she hasn't prepared for your specific lecture topic. What are you covering today?
Fourth Amendment search and seizure cases. I've created a comprehensive slide presentation with discussion questions and practice problems.
Fourth Amendment law is nuanced. Students will have complex questions that require deep expertise to answer properly.
That's why I'm proposing to hold an extended office hours session tomorrow evening, 2 hours dedicated entirely to questions from today's material.
Tomorrow evening? Don't you have the faculty senate meeting at 5?
I can miss that meeting. Honestly, my students' preparation for the bar exam is more important than administrative discussions.
The faculty senate is voting on curriculum changes that directly affect your department. Your input matters.
Then I'll read the proposals tonight and email my vote to you. But those 2 hours belong to my students to make up for today.
What about your daughter? Won't an extended evening session tomorrow interfere with taking care of her?
My wife will be home tomorrow evening. Today, she's at a medical conference 2 hours away and can't get back until tonight.
So your daughter is alone right now?
She's at school with her counselor, but she's asking for me specifically. The counselor thinks parental presence would help significantly.
James, I appreciate that you're trying to balance everything, but as dean, I have to consider all the students depending on you.
I understand your position completely. That's why I'm offering not just a replacement lecture, but additional support beyond what was originally scheduled.
The extended office hours are a good compromise, but I need Professor Chen's agreement before I can approve this arrangement.
I already spoke with her. She's willing to deliver the lecture if you approve, and she appreciates the detailed materials I've prepared.
You've thought of everything. All right, I'll approve this, but understand that this can't become a regular occurrence.
It won't. My daughter is going through a particularly difficult period, but we're working with professionals to develop better coping strategies.
Good. Family should come first when there's a real crisis. Just make sure those students get exceptional instruction tomorrow.
They will. Thank you for understanding, Dean Harrison. This means more to me than you know.
Take care of your daughter, James. And remember, we have support services for faculty dealing with family stress, too.
I appreciate that. I'll look into those resources. Right now, I just need to be there for her.
Then go. Professor Chen will handle your class. Just send her your materials immediately.